our tubeless ready. Now we don't run tubeless tires.
You got two different tires.
Watch
Don't
your
get stuck
flip-flop,
on
man.
that. That wasn't my flip-flop. You hit the thing right here, Ed. Listen.
What's with the name calling?
You got me wild. Why did you rile me up before we started filming?
I'm just being your son. You get so upset, man. I just put a tire over. I moved it. You start flipping the hell out.
Listen.
Do you need a hug?
All right, listen.
Give me a hug. Come in. Bring it in. Put your arm around me. All right. We good now? Are you okay?
No. Get off me.
Wolfstick Nation, what's up, guys? Today,
I use this for weapons.
we're going to be installing the Ganopper we got here for $46. Heck of a deal on this. We're going to be putting on the Shwinn Taff, and this is going to be a 1x setup, 1x10.
It's already 1x.
We did the whole Sunrace group set on there. Now it is a 1x10. The Ganopper, I think, is going to help lighten this bike. And Project Humpty Dumpty, we've been wanting to get under 30 pounds forever now. Hopefully this does the trick.
Well, the reason we want to do the Ganopper, another reason why, is because we want to use this beautiful chain ring.
Yes, the beautiful chain ring that Berserker Nick sent us, right? And this was for the Oil Slick Christmas. We got the Oil Slick 32 oval chain ring. Rock Bro Oil Slick pedals. This bike is going to be styling and profiling an awesome KRSEC stem.
Are you getting a little Ric Flair on it or what?
Woo! And a 10-speed Oil Slick chain. Berserker Nick has hooked us up with all the Oil Slick stuff. We bought the Crankset, and also there is another factor in here. We're going to be putting on this RSP Chainguide today. We're going to help out that 10-speed with the chain slap. If you guys have been watching Project Humpty Dumpty build, not terrible. Hopefully this will help clean it up completely.
The shifting was good, right? It's just a little bit of chain slap.
Yeah, a little bit of chain slap.
That hopefully will help with the chain
That's
slap.
first time ever using a Chainguide. Damn boys, thank you very much from the UK. So guys, let's go ahead and dive into it. The Ganopper 1x. Let's lighten this Project Humpty Dumpty up. We're going to kind of do a little step-by-step. Not necessarily a how-to, because we're not professionals.
We're
I don't know
not?
if you know that. I'm not a professional.
You know what? Sometimes when I read the comments, I wonder if we're professionals or not, because some people swear that we're professionals.
We're not professionals. All right, so let's go ahead and get started here. First thing I'm going to do is I want to take these crank arms off, and I have heard that taking the bottom bracket out is a pain in the butt, but I've got a tool down there I'm going to show you here shortly that I think you're going to be excited about. Let's go ahead and take this chain off. And this chain here's got a master link. Okay, so the chain's off now. This here is a tool I'm going to use. It's a Crankarm Puller. Very big help. This one here is very budget. And what we'll do is we're going to put some affiliate links down in the description below for some of the stuff we're going to be using today. So if you guys are interested in possibly getting what we have, or you guys have the same bike, or you're going to go through the same process, you can order it yourself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert this in the bottom of the crank, and it's threaded. Just going to screw this in here. So once we got the threads nice and tight in there, we're going to go ahead and start screwing the puller portion out of it. Now you can use this little lever that it comes with, but it kind of gets rough on your hands a little bit. So I've got a crescent wrench that does the job as well. I'm going to have to break that first one pretty good, so I'm going to give it a good little pop with my hand. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm having a hard time getting the crank separated. So I'm going to loosen the silver portion up a pretty good ways. Give myself a lot of room. And then I'm going to tighten up the black threaded portion that goes into the crank arm itself. And the reason I'm doing that is just so I don't strip it out. Get a lot of people in the comment section talking about how they screwed up their crank arm and they stripped it out. And now they're stuck, so we don't want to be that guy. We might be today. We don't know how this is going to go. We might be that guy. I'm going to go ahead and hit the tool a couple times with the hammer. Let's see if we can get it broken loose. I hate when I hit my fingers, man. Alright, we're moving now. There we go. But all right, next we're going to take off the other crank arm, and then we'll start attacking the bottom bracket. Hopefully that comes off decent. Now what I was going to do and show you guys my tool here, my monkey wrench, my pipe wrench, I was going to use that to take off the bottom bracket. But I forgot. See, I was already pre-planning and I didn't even know it. I bought a bottom bracket removal tool. This is a 20-tooth tool, and it's a 1/2 inch. If you have a 1/2 inch ratchet, you can put it on the back there. Or if you have a big ass monkey wrench or a crescent wrench, you can go ahead and get the little hex head there and just put it on the outside. So I'll put a link to this one as well in the description. What we're going to do here, let me show you. I'm going to insert that sucker, and it's going to fit just like that. We're going to see if we can break that down. I might have to hit it with the hammer a couple times, but let's see if we can get this done now. A good impact would be nice right now. Okay, well, crescent wrench didn't work. I tried to hit it with the hammer, not working. We're going to pull out the big guns, and if this doesn't work, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the damn monkey wrench on that itself and just forget the little middleman here.
So on both sides, they go the same direction.
Jesus.
Right? They go the same way both sides. Mm-hmm. So you have to understand it, back to front, both sides.
Okay. Back to front, both sides. Apparently. I was going the wrong damn way the whole time. I'm over here twisting and pulling and pulling. But watch this, guys. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to put these pedals on the crank arms while they're off the bike. For one, I don't want to put that tension on the stand, you know, cranking on there. I could put it on the floor and do it, but while it's up here, eye level is kind of nice. And always want to make sure that you put a little bit of grease on your threads. I'm not going to put the chainring on there yet because some bikes, like the GT, as far as alignment goes, that's a 10-speed. I had to put the chainring on the inside, and we'll see how this one goes, but I might have to mount it like that. So we don't really know yet, but we'll go ahead and see what it looks like after we put this on the bike. Let's go ahead and take off the old KRCC stem that we have on there and install this guy. See what it looks like up there. This thing is beautiful. Alright, well, we got the stem on there now, the KRCC stem. Now, if you guys are interested in that one or in this KRCC stem, we'll have some affiliate links in the description for you guys to check out. But now, let's get back to the bottom bracket and the whole crank set. Let's put that all together now. Alright, so now we're about to insert the bottom bracket. And so you guys know if you do get this one, there is a left and a right. Well, there's left and right to all of them, and they all should be marked. But what we're going to do is not only we're going to add grease to it, but we are going to add a spacer on the drive side, okay? Get a little bit of grease and put that on the threads. Now, add the spacer on there. Remember, this is a drive side where the chainring and all that goes. Just going to screw it in. Now, lefty is tighty. We found that out earlier. We're going to do the same exact thing to the other side. And then we're going to use a tool to tighten it down. Then we'll go ahead and insert the shaft on the crankset. Okay, so here's another tool that we're going to need for this procedure. If you guys don't have this tool, then what you can do, I guess, is you can get a monkey wrench or something to grip onto here, or some channel locks. But you might want to refrain from doing that because not only you might have a chance of squishing the bearing in there, but you're going to mar up the outside, and that's only aluminum. So check this tool out. I'll have it in the links below, the affiliate links. We're just going to put that on there. And we're just going to go nice and snug with it. And then same on the other side. Now for the fun part, we're about to insert the Ganopper whole crankset into the hollow bottom bracket. And we're going to be pretty close to being done. What we're going to do is, doesn't really matter what side. Well, I guess it kind of does. You have a shaft on this side. We're going to insert the shaft side first. Go nice and slow. I've done this before where I pop the innards out, and we do not want to pop the innards out on this procedure. Alright, so after we get done putting the shaft in, I want to make sure that you have clearance with where your chain ring is going to be and your chain stay back here. So that's what we're going to do. Got my oval chain ring lined up, and you can see I'm not making any contact with the chain stay back here, so that's what we want. And the same exact thing after we put the chain on, we're going to see if it's making any contact or see how the alignment is. And right here, it's not making any contact. You might have to mount on the inside, but we'll take a look at that here in a bit. But let's go ahead and get the other crank arm on. We'll get it tightened up. And we're going to use this thing. A lot of people wonder what the heck this is. I used to wonder what it was all the time. I'm going to show you guys. All right, so we're going to get this little tool here, and we're going to insert it in the end. Just want to get nice and tight towards making good contact with the rubber gasket on the inside. And it's pretty tight. So now we're good to tighten. So I'm going to take it out after I get done tightening these up. Then when we get done with this, we'll go ahead and put the chain on there. Now I'm going to cut down the oil slick chain. Keep the Damn Boys chain guide on there. And I think we'll be done. And then we're going to weigh this bike and see if it's under 30 pounds.
Come on, be under 30.
29.80 pounds. We are now below the 30-pound mark. Hey, that's close to a pound. That's over a pound. All right, guys. Well, that was the Ganopper install along with the whole oil slick Christmas. Berserker Nick, thank you so much for sending. And we got that RSP chain guide on there. Damn Boys, Jacob, thank you guys for sending that to us as well. Again, if you guys are looking for any of these parts, you guys can check out the affiliate links down below in the description. And we'll try and do our best to put all the tools and everything you're going to need to tackle this job alone if you guys are looking at doing that. And also in the description, you guys can now buy us a cup of coffee. So if you guys are interested in buying us a cup of coffee and help us support our channel, you guys can buy us a cup of coffee. We got a video coming out Friday, and I believe it's the Monster Malice over there. We got some upgrades coming to it, including some hydraulic brakes.